Hello my dear students, how are you? Hope you all are fine and safe at home. Welcome to Bangladesh and Global Studies online class. Students, hope you have got the book Bangladesh and Global Studies for class 9 and 10. Students, we discussed in the class chapter 1 the political movement in East Bengal and the rise of nationalism 1947 to 1970. We started this lesson in the previous class. Section 1.1, the role of language movement for flourishing the Bengali nationalism. In the previous class, we discussed about Rashtrabhasha Sangram Porishad in 1948. Today, we will discuss from this para in page number 3. Can you see it? Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the Governor General of Pakistan, came to Dhaka on 19 March 1948. He unequivocally declared in a public meeting arranged at the racecourse ground, now Sohrawardi Udyan, on 21st March that Urdu and only Urdu shall be the state language of Pakistan. When he repeated the declaration on March 24 at the convocation of the University of Dhaka, the students had burst into protest and composed his declaration saying no, no. Muhammad Ali Jinnah 1948 19 মার্চ ঢাকায় এসেছিলেন। তখন তিনি পাকিস্তানের গভর্নর জেনারেল ছিলেন। তিনি এসে 21 মার্চ রেসকোর্স গ্রাউন্ডে একটা ডিক্লারেশন দিয়েছিলেন কি উর্দু অ্যান্ড অনলি উর্দু শ্যাল বি দ্য স্টেট ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ অফ পাকিস্তান। এরপরে তিনি আবার সেই একই কথা রিপিট করেন মার্চ 24 ঢাকা ইউনিভার্সিটির কনভোকেশন সমাবর্তন প্রোগ্রাম। তিনি একই কথা রিপিট করার ফলে স্টুডেন্টরা চারিদিকে বিক্ষোভে ফেটে পড়ে। They also spontaneously protest against the declaration made by Jinnah in the racecourse ground. At a certain state, the Pakistan government proposed to write Bangla by using the Arabic alphabet. The Bengalis protested and agitated vehemently. Within a few months, immediately after the emergence of Pakistan, the movement that erupted on the language issue was the manifestation of support for Bengali nationalism. By defending the honor of the mother tongue, the people of East Bengal realized the importance of their development as a nation. The minority ethnic groups of this land also supported Bangla, not Urdu, as the state language of Pakistan. Khaja Nazimuddin, the new Prime Minister of Pakistan, followed the footsteps of his predecessor Jinnah and announced on 26 March 1952 Urdu as the state language of Pakistan. Dear students, please notice that প্রথমে পাকিস্তানের গভর্নর জেনারেল মোহাম্মদ আলী জিন্নাহ ঢাকায় আসলেন 1948। তিনি তখন বলেছিলেন উর্দু অ্যান্ড উর্দু অনলি শ্যাল বি দ্য স্টেট ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ অফ পাকিস্তান। এরপরে পাকিস্তানের প্রাইম মিনিস্টার হন খাজা নাজিমুদ্দিন। তিনি 1952-এর 26 জানুয়ারি ঢাকায় আসেন। তিনিও তার কথা রিপিট করেন। In protest against it, students observed strike on 30 January. এর প্রতিবাদে ছাত্ররা 30 জানুয়ারি হরতাল আহ্বান করল। রাষ্ট্রভাষা সংগ্রাম পরিষদ was newly reorganized with Abdul Motin as its new convener. Movement continued and the political parties also joined it. Students observed an agitation on 4 February in Dhaka. A resolution was adopted for a general strike on 21st February, which was to also be observed as the State Language Day. They declared their firm determination to continue the movement until the demand was realized. Imprisoned Sheikh Mujib, while under the treatment at the Dhaka Medical College Hospital, gave the students and the workers of the Awami Muslim League necessary instructions for observing the 21st February program. After that, Sheikh Mujib and another co-detainee, Mohiuddin Ahmad, were transferred from Dhaka Central Jail to Faridpur District Prison on the charge of providing leadership in the language movement, as both of them went on a hunger strike till death, demanding unconditional release of the arrested political leaders and immediate declaration of Bangla as a state language. The movement received a great importance and became more serious. Public opinion was being formed throughout the province. The government imposed Section 144 since 21st February onwards. তখন থেকে পাকিস্তানের গভর্নমেন্ট 21শে ফেব্রুয়ারি থেকে 144 ধারা জারি করলো, ঘোষণা করলো, অ্যান্ড ব্যান্ড অল মিটিংস, র্যালিজ অ্যান্ড প্রসেশনস ফর এ মান্থ, এবং এক মাসের জন্য সকল প্রকার সভা সমিতি মিছিল সব কিছু বন্ধ করে দিল। দ্য লিডার্স মোবিলাইজিং দ্য মুভমেন্ট ডিক্লারেশন ডিসাইডেড টু ভায়োলেট দ্য সেকশন 144। নেতারা, ছাত্র নেতারা তখন একত্রিত হলো, তারা যে সেকশন 144 মানে 144 ধারা জারি তারা ভঙ্গ করবে। A meeting was held at Amtola of the University of Dhaka at 11 a.m. of 21st February. It was decided that they would bring out small processions in turn comprising 10 persons in each. These processions approached from the Dhaka Medical College site by defying Section 144. At first, the police made some arrests and later hurled the tear gas and charged batons at the demonstrations. At one stage, as the police opened fire on the protesters, Abdul Barkat, Jabbar, Rafiq, Salam and others became martyrs and many others received bullet injuries. The news of killing the students spread at Dhaka soon throughout the country. A huge mourning processions were brought out at Dhaka on 22nd February. Shafiur Rahman became a martyr due to the police assault. The mass people and the students together erected a Shahid Minar in front of the medical college on 23rd February to make the martyrs' memory immortal. The Shahid Minar erected first was inaugurated by the father of martyr Shafiur on that very day, but the police demoralized the Shahid Minar on 24th February. Poet Mahabubul Alam of Chattogram composed the first poem of the killing of 21st February titled Katte Asheni, Fashir Dabi Niye Eshechi. Another poem was composed by young poet Alauddin Al-Azad, Sritir Minar. দুটি পোয়েম এখানে তারা তৎক্ষণাৎ লিখে ফেললেন। একজন হলেন মাহবুবুল আলম। প্লিজ স্টুডেন্টস নোট ডাউন দিস লাইন্স। মাহবুবুল আলম চট্টগ্রামের পোয়েট, তিনি কম্পোজ করলেন কাঁদতে আসেনি ফাঁসির দাবি নিয়ে এসেছি, এবং আরেকজন পোয়েট হচ্ছেন আলাউদ্দিন আল আজাদ, তিনি লিখে ফেললেন স্মৃতির মিনার। On the instant reaction of the incident, students, youth, mass people from different cities including Chattogram, Rajshahi, Rangpur, Khulna, Borishal, Kumilla extended their supports to the language movement. A strong feeling of hartal to the West Pakistan struck the people of East Pakistan. The killing had a far-reaching impact on the mind of the people. Journalist Abdul Ghaffar Chaudhary composed the immortal song Amar Bhaiyer Rokte Rangano 21 February Ami Ki Bhulite Pari. Singer Abdul Latif composed and turned songs like Ora Amar Mukher Bhasha, Kaira Nite Chai, অ্যান্ড তোরা ঢাকা শহর রক্তে ভাসাইলি। ডক্টর মুনির চৌধুরী লিখেছেন ফ্রম ইনসাইড দ্য প্রিজন রোড এ ড্রামা, তিনি নাটক লিখেছিলেন টাইটেল কবর। জহির রায়হান রোড এ নোভেল, উপন্যাস লিখেছিলেন আরেক ফাল্গুন। Based on the language movement, a fierce protest against the Pakistan government spread throughout East Bengal in the fields of arts, culture and literature. The narrow stream of the Bengali nationalism was going to be a deluge. Started on 1947, the language movement took a turn into violent struggle from 1948 to 1952. Students, তোমরা এটা মনে রাখবে। 1947 সাল থেকে শুরু হয়েছিল, কিন্তু তারা ভায়োলেন্ট পর্যায়ে গিয়েছিল 1948 টু শেষ হয়েছিল 1952-তে। As a result, the Pakistan government was compelled to recognize Bangla as one of the state languages, and Bangla was included in the Constitution of Pakistan in 1957. 1957-এ পাকিস্তানের সংবিধানে বাংলাকে তারা পাকিস্তান সরকার ইনক্লুড করতে বাধ্য হয়। The Bengali and the other ethnic groups of East Bengal became the first self-reliant and brave nation relying on their history, tradition, culture and language. After the language movement in 1952, the whole decade of the 50s was the most eventful period for the preparation of establishing rights and the independence by the Bengalis. The language movement was the source of inspiration to all the political movements afterwards. The movements made the people aware of their rights. This movement made them aware of unity and independence. It was the first movement for the national freedom of the Bengalis. Students, আমরা আজকে section 1.1 the role of the language movement for flourishing the Bengali nationalism, background of the language movement, এই পুরো পয়েন্টটা সম্পূর্ণ করলাম। স্টুডেন্টস, প্লিজ you practice the full lesson at home and prepare the question for knowledge based question, comprehension based question and creative question. So no more today, students. We will see again. Thank you all and goodbye.